Old Ragnarok. Look at this. Do you even remember this? Well, some of you guys might actually still be playing it. I know, quite a few people that's still running Evolved instead of Ascended. And, I mean, it was such a great game back in the day. Let me quickly just take a look at the music. Yes, the music seems pretty hectic. We'll maybe do like this a little bit. Apply, save. There we go. Hopefully that is a tad bit better. Look at this. I still remember this. Oh my soul, this brings back memories. This brings back so many memories. Rare flowers. And then these crates. That if you break them with a tool, you might actually get metal tools. Let's see if we can quickly do that. Hold on, let's see if we can quickly do that. I'm going to pick up these things quickly. Let's see what we get here. I just want to pick up some of the stuff. Punch some trees here. Whoa, that sounds a little bit loud. That could just be me. Hello, Meh and Mega. What's happening, guys? How you doing? If Ragnarok tomorrow is not Ragnarok today, by tomorrow, I will riot. You mean then it's literally going to be Ragnarok for you? Which means the end of all times. How you guys doing? Everybody good? Okay, let's see. Let's see. I actually want to wait a little bit, May. And are you joining us, May, for the community build? I know we were kind of talking about it in the last one, but then you couldn't. You guys went away, and. Let's take a look and see. Let me up my stam, let me up my weight, and there we go. Oh, that brings back so damn memories. So many damn good memories. Oh, look at that. See, 2 metal hatchets. Primitive sword. Spears. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, give us an axe. Give us an axe. There's another one over here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yaku! How you doing? How you doing, Yaku? This is Evolve. Yes, this is the old track. This is Ragnarok Evolve. So, I mean, it's gonna look different. It's probably gonna look better. Trees and stuff are obviously not gonna look like this. But I figured the layout will probably still be more or less the same. Which means, once everybody that's going to be part of the build is here, we can actually talk about it. You know, we can say, okay, listen, here's what we're gonna do. This is how it's gonna work. I think we should do this. Maybe do this. I posted some polls in the Discord. You guys can go and check out. Yolandi and Lee. How you guys doing? What's up? Good evening. Is everybody good? Yeah, so check out those polls. Oh, no, hold on. Check out those polls. Because it will be really good to if we can keep track of that. You know? And maybe decide on how we're going to do it. At the moment, if I look at the Discord, where are we at with the poll? So in the announcements, it takes you to the poll and you just say, show me. So 67% is saying we build in each biome. Quite interesting, quite interesting, quite interesting. Hold on, we just need to do this quickly. Boom! Let's just get some weight from my guy over here. He's a little bit unweighted. A featherweight at the moment. Alright, there we go. Good stuff. I'd really like to, and I'm going to see if I can, but not sure if I can play... If I can pay monthly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, May. I completely forgot about that. I still can't believe you guys have to pay monthly to play online. Oh, that's terrible. What does it cost a month, May? What is the cost for that a month? But the plan is to join. You know what? Even if you can do it for just 1 month, we actually get a lot done in 1 month. You should have seen Yolandi. She was like a little busy worker bee building that library. It took her literally half a day and then thing was up and running. You guys remember this place? Do you remember this place? Let's go into fly mode. There we go. Here we go. So when you spawn, this is actually where you spawn. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of putting up a little builder's hut over here. And then I'll put the cryos and the stuff that I want to do for everybody. You know, remember in Temptress, I gave everybody like an RG with like starter tools and things like that. So I'm going to put up a little builder's hut here. And I'll add stuff in there then. And so when you spawn over here on the beach, the closest spawn to the blue obby, you can just run to the builder's hut and you can collect your kit. Whatever it might be. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't think I'm going to give RGs again. You know, we gotta work for it maybe this time a little bit. Yeah, all the ladies did an exceptional job. All of them. Yaku, I'm kind of sad I didn't get to make a video about that Temptress build. Oh, it would have been quite spectacular. It was just a little bit buggy. That's the only thing. But this is definitely going to be more stable. This is definitely going to be more stable. And I mean, look at this. Look at what they have to work with. All these waterfalls and things that Rag had. There's actually a cave here. That's one of my favorite starter caves. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Maybe a little bit this way. But there is a cave here. There's like a little ruin here. Then the cave systems are... Oh wait, yeah, I remember this. And we've got like the people who got tortured. Oh, this is not the cave I'm talking about, but this is also a nice one, but this is not the one I'm talking about. The reason I feel 50-50. I like this cave, but I also don't like it at the same time. I don't like it because it's a gigantic hole in the top. But other than that, this is quite a nice cave. It's not the cave I was talking about, actually. Yeah, that's what we're here for. I'm not here to, you know, kind of get all the Rag hype and stuff like that. The idea is we can talk Rag and obviously talk about the hype and the stuff. And oh my soul, did you guys see the Lost Colony trailer? What? Like, what? Okay, first off, I think $30 is quite expensive. Holy macaroni. Maybe 20, but 30. Yo, that's a bit hectic. Anyway, there's some things I want to talk about the Lost Colony stuff. First of all, a blueprint hammer. That is quite amazing. That's a feature I had when I played the forest. And I thought that was quite cool. And you could save your blueprints and your builds. Like Graham, he could have saved his cathedral. And then just put another one down and add onto it. I think that's quite amazing. It's cheaper, I thought, actually, from 100 to... So it's basically $11 a month, me. Okay. And then this is obviously the Golem. This is where the Golem cave is. Right there. So I'm super keen to see on how they do all of this. It's going to be... No, she said it's like $11, $10.99. It used to be 100. 100's probably the premium, if I understand correctly. Fatoy! Hello! How you doing, Fatoy? This is a cave and a place I really like. This one over here. The Pirate Bay Cave. I really like this cave. This is a nice cave for many, many reasons. There's one entrance. It's got water. There's fish in here. Occasionally you'll find an otter. At the moment we've got salmon. There's salmon in here at the moment. Look at that. So there's fish. There's an otter now and then. I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff in this cave. This is quite a nice cave. Very nice cave. And then, I don't know if you guys can remember, I was talking about the deepest, darkest cave on any map. It's up here. This place is crazy. This cave, even with gamma, you cannot see jack in this cave. Look at that. And it is huge. I lived in this cave on that PvP server. This is where we lived. We spent a couple of months in this cave, actually, until we were found. But, I mean, we did pretty good in that cave. You can't find Rag on Steam for toy. This is evolved. It's evolved. I'm on the Ragnarok Evolved. So we're busy planning our community build. And I'm kind of just going through a bit of a nostalgia moment here and reminiscing about all kinds of stuff. And yeah, the map's going to change a little bit, but a lot of the things will still be the same. And I think the layout and stuff will still be the same. I mean, the obelisks will probably still be the same. We'll still probably have Rag Castle over here with a little swamp area. You know, so a lot of stuff will kind of still be the same. So when I get our server up and running tomorrow morning, and Netrado is normally behind a little bit, like an hour or two maybe, then I can start setting the things up and we can start getting the stuff in place. So as the people come online, nobody has to wait for me or anything like that. So we can just jump in and get the ball rolling. Go Foo and Vishalicious. How you boys doing? How's things going, guys? Almost as dark as my mother's heart. Apparently they fixed it. Rexes fall from the sky sometimes. They do. They absolutely do. Yeah, so at the moment it seems like everybody wants to build. We're going for the vote. Let me look at the vote. So again, if you... I'm going to just quickly do this. Is there anything incriminating you guys can see? I don't think so. So if you go over here and you go to announcements, you'll have the link there. You click on Arc Stuff and it'll take you to the vote. So this is the vote. So one, rebuild ruins, and the second one is build in each biome. So that is kind of what we have at the moment. And it looks like each biome is actually slowly winning. Looks like it's slowly winning. So if that's the case, I know Fro wants to build the tree platform stuff. So that'll probably then be over here by the red obelisk. That's definitely going to be by the red obelisk. Let's go over here. Oh, talking about that, you guys remember the murder snow? Oh! Did I just get a... Oh, okay, it's just rendering. I thought, holy crap, game crash. I forgot about that. The minute you come to the next biome, it takes a second to load in. Yeah, freezing my butt cheeks off. I'm literally pooping myself. So this is the redwoods. Okay, so this is the redwoods. The Fro and the guys who want to build in the redwood forest area, this is probably where they'll do it. If we go for that, and they still have it, I kind of want to be over here. The biome I want to build in is going to be the swamp area. I want to build in the swamps. And that is over here. Yeah, here we go. Swamp area. Go for it. That's what we're talking about at the moment. That's what we're discussing. So there's two ideas that came up. The first one is there's lots of ruins. So either we rebuild the ruins or we select people and everybody gets like a build in a biome. And there's lots of different biomes as well. So I think at the moment the biome one is winning, which means I don't know if anybody would like to join me, but I want to build here. This is where I want to build. I want to rebuild this swamp biome. Maybe like over here. I don't know. We'll see. I've always wanted to do something here. And I've always wanted to rebuild these ruins. And I just never got to it on Evolved. Never. So if we're doing the biome one, I would like to pick the swamp. I know it's going to be hard. And I'm probably going to die a lot. Because everything here wants to kill you. But this is then what I would probably take. Hit the like button. It helps for Toy. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, guys. Hit that like. Hit the subscribe. And if you can, it's a cup of coffee. Consider joining the channel. Becoming a member. I really appreciate it. Left a second. Something funny with my internet timed out. Okay. So it's $11.99 a month. Not bad. Well, we need to just look at that. I mean, I don't know if you can or not, but it would be nice to have you in the build, even if it's just for 1 month. Building in the swamp, Bishop. Nasty. Nasty stuff. Yeah, but I kind of want to. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So we need to see who's going to be in the build. I don't know how many people are watching at the moment and who's going to be here. I don't know if Candace is here yet. Candace hasn't said hello yet. Show we the desert. All right, let's head over to the desert area. This desert is actually amazing, Gofo. Now, guys, remember, this is evolved. It's not ascended. But it's gonna be more or less the same. It's just gonna look 10 times better. So this is where the desert starts. But Gofo, if you want to build, I mean, there's ruins and stuff here as well. There's like a lovely ruin over there. And obviously the second Waven Trench. There's a hidden cave around here. But if you want to do the desert, I would suggest coming over here. There's these Egyptian, like, ramshackle buildings and the crack. The crack is whack. So, here they are. Here's the massive breach. So if you want to build in the desert biome, Gofo, I would say do this here. You know, maybe add on to this or something. Then you're also close to water. It's going to be hot though. Even over here, it's kind of hot, but the water does kind of keep it cool a little bit. If you go in, it gets a little hotter. As you can see, you're hot there. We get the message immediately. Also, I think it's like, what time is it now? It's like at night time now, so it's not too bad. Not too bad, but this is where I would build if I was in the desert. And the desert is pretty good on Rag, yeah, and you won't be too far from the labyrinth then. You'll get all the red drops. There's all the red drops that's going to spawn here. And here's the labyrinth. This is the entrance to the labyrinth. I don't know if you guys knew about this. This one. Here's the labyrinth entrance. Is it here? It's here. I will up a torch momentarily. The minute we get in. Yeah, so this is the labyrinth. Okay. And you can farm this if you know the way and you know the buttons to press to get it open. You can actually farm this like crazy. We should actually do this, all of us, come together and do a community labyrinth walkthrough. That would be quite awesome. The building theme at the moment, we'll get to that. At the moment, we're just talking biomes and locations. That's kind of all it is at the moment. Is I just want to see who's going to participate and if we're going with... Hey, hello there. Hold on, guys. Hold on. If we are going to, like, how we're going to do it, basically. Hello there. 50! Nice. Oh, man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Can't hide it. Come on. I know you like it. And then, of course, one of my favorite areas is the Greenlands. Or the Highlands. over here. Dum, 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 dum. I love this area. I've also never rebuilt or lived in the tower. I thought we might see another giga. There's 3 giga spawns on the rag. I hope they keep it the same. I hope they keep the other one's at the green obby. This. Make it daytime quickly. This is one of my favorite caves on the map, actually, this cave. This cave used to be my home plenty of times. Plenty of times. I lived in this cave. It's a good cave for one person. Let Lady Luck decide. I believe, if or not, I've never played Ragnarok before. I have no clue about the biomes. Well, kind of, that's what we're doing, man. I'm showing you everything. I'm going to... Look, like I said, it's probably going to... I don't think it'll change a lot, but it will change a little bit. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Yaku. So, if whoever lives in the Redwoods, if they are going to do the 3 platforms, then they can do the Elven City there. You know? We can pick a theme for every person. If Gofo wants to live in the desert, then Gofo can maybe say he wants, for example, you know, I don't know, like an Egyptian build, maybe? Keratin, oil, and spoiled meat. Damn. There you go, guys. This is where you're gonna get oil, hide, spoiled meat, and keratin. Eric, hello! How you doing? Solo Manila, my tour guide. Yes, welcome to Solo Manila Tours. Yes, you go fast. It's been a year. That's crazy, man. Time flies so damn fast. And then, obviously, one of my favorite trenches on any map is the Ragnarok trench. I love this trench. Just love it. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it doesn't matter how good you are at stealing eggs. Trust me, this trench will get you. It will get you. I am really good at getting the eggs, but damn, I've died in this trench many times. I just love it. I'm so excited, guys. I am so excited. I can't wait. Then you go through here like this. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Let's see if we can get past these bad boys quickly before they decide they want to eat us. And then out here. There used to be a glitch. I wonder if it's still here. Let me see if I can find that glitch. You could actually glitch out of the cave here somewhere. I don't think you can anymore. They fixed it! No ways. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. And then obviously we've got the lava cave over here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. I need a torch. Let me make a torch here. Torchy! There we go. But my most bestest, favoritest cave that I had in that server, and we lived for a year and a half, maybe more, on that PvP server, was over here. Why is the water so murky? Scuba. A little hard to see. There we go, that's better. It's a little better. I don't know if I'm going to be able to clear it up more, but we can take a look and see. Here's the bridge. And then the cave entrance is here. This one. Is it this one? No. Here it is. This cave, the mushroom cave. Yes, I loved it. Oh, my soul. This cave. This is where I lived. Bye, Eric. Have a good one. We'll catch you again, man. What am I doing? We're picking stuff for our builds. Hello, Zeddy. Did you ever get to play the Goblins Overhaul mod? I'm not sure. There was one I was looking at. There was actually 2 or 3. The one mod was, I think it was called Primitive or something. I know that's a premium mod. That one you gotta pay for. But there was another Goblin mod that looked quite amazing. So if we do something like that, then, you know, we'll have to see. Once everybody's on here, once Candace is here, we can talk. Are we going to joust to see who wins which area? Okay, so, alright, let's see. So, let me ask this. Who's going to be part of the community build? Just say me. I know Yolandi is going to be. I know Zeddy is. I don't know if Zeddy will join us, but I know Candace will probably join us. Fro will probably join us. She's not going to be here, though. I think Fro's already sleeping. Nixry will probably join us. Axeman Dave might join us, but he'll come up a little bit later. Yaku, you going to join us? Gofo, you can join us, and then you can just hop on whenever you can, man. And I mean, you don't have to 100% be on every day. I do know you're busy and your times are up and down with your business and stuff, so let's do this. Let's say, Yaku, you and Yolandi, if you guys are going to build and live together, you will build your best warehouse. Where would you guys like to live, Yolandi? Which biome would you actually like to live in? Now, I think the redwoods have already been chosen. I'm pretty sure Fro is going to want to live there. She's going to want to do the elven city in the trees. I wouldn't want to have it on the Ragnarok server. I feel like it would be limiting me. So where would you want to build? Yolandi wouldn't want to build near me? Okay. So are we splitting you two apart? Yolandi and Yaku, we're splitting you apart then. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I don't know if we're gonna roll for picks or how we're gonna do it, but I am gonna build here. The swamp is mine. I'm building the swamp. Now, I don't have to do it alone. If there's somebody that wants to join, they can definitely help, but this has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So I would prefer to kinda do this one on my own. So, spin a wheel. Are we spinning a wheel to see who gets what? I mean, we could do that, but then what happens to, for instance, like me or Fro, who wants a specific place? You know, if Fro ends up in the swamp and I end up in the redwoods, neither of us are going to be very happy about it. You can build me a warehouse. Yaku, I think, you know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to give you, Yaku. There's this nice little broken castle over here. Just here. I mean, look at this. This is a prime location. It's even got like a little bit of water over there. And you've got like this little castle structure here. And the bridge and water down here. And I think this is where we need to put you, Yaku. You need to build your warehouse here. This is going to be Yaku's warehouse. Or we give you the big brown cave. I call it the brown cave. This cave. We give Yaku this big brown cave, and we tell him to build his warehouse in here. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Hey, you the boss? You want the swamp? Yeah, so we can probably do it. Yeah, so I'm very excited, man. There's a lot of places we could build and stuff we could do. There's lots of different biomes on this map. And a lot of different ruins as well. I mean, we could say like the islands is a biome, and it could be like the island biomes. Like this area over here could be like the islands, and there's the swamp, and we've got the redwoods, and we've got... There's even some, I think, if I recall, there were some broken ships here somewhere. There's definitely some broken ships in the Tuso Trench. That I 100% know. Yeah, I think it's over here. Yeah, here's the ship. So it depends. I'm not sure. I don't know who wants to be a part of it and who's going to join up and who's going to do stuff. But I'm going to build a little base there by the blue obby. So let's start there. If you're going to join, spawn at the blue obby. The community hut will be at the blue obby. And then you get your stuff there. Where the Spino Valley. Are we putting Yaku in Spino Valley? Okay, so that's over here. Or are you saying that's going to be the island biome? Because this is Spino Valley. Here's Spino Valley. There's a nice cave here, actually. See, Spino Valley. Dum 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 dum. There's some new islands and stuff coming. Yeah, I think there will be some new stuff. It'll look better, Bishop, but I mean, the layout's probably going to be more or less the same. I can guarantee you the spawn points are going to be the same. So if you spawn at Blue Obby, it's going to be the same place. Candace, hello! How you doing, Candace? Candace, if the biome poll wins, in which biome would you like to live? And are we doing a poll to see who gets what, or could you actually pick one? The new textile stuff make it good build too on the islands. Yolandi, you would like to build in Spino Valley. Okay, but you see, that's awesome. Then I don't think we need to spin for it. Because I want the swamps. Yolandi wants Spino Valley. I'm pretty sure Fro, I don't know if Candace wants to build with Fro. Maybe you guys can do like the 3 platforms in Ragnarok. Gofo wants the desert. Then it's kind of sorted. Then we've kind of got like stuff going on everywhere. Mate, this is, look, as I said, I know the maps are not going to be 100% the same, but this will give us a good idea of who's going where. And it'll help me plan our build and our things together. We can kind of come together now and decide, like, this is where we're going to go and how this is going to work and stuff. Now, I know for a fact, unless they completely mess up the swamp, and I mean they make the swamp look horrible, I want to rebuild these ruins. I want to live here. This is going to be me. Right there. Damn. So, that's kind of it. So, it's either that or it's Ragnarok Castle. But other than that, this is where I want to be. So, unless this looks like a place where nobody wants to live. But for now, I think this is where I want to be. Okay, Candace, you guys are going to be the elf squad. Okay. So, Candace, Nixri, Fro is going to live in the redwoods. And you guys are going to use the 3 platforms. All right, so see, here's what I'm going to do then. So, this is what we'll do. Then Yaku and I are not far from each other. You want me to move Yaku further away? Yolandi. Okay. That's actually kind of cute. So here's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna spawn the closest spawn you can get to the blue obby. And then I will build us a little base. Like, I'll come here and I'll say, okay, cool. Here's the little base. Dum 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 dum. Oh, I forgot you can't up and down it. Yo, imagine that. You can't up and down the foundations. That is definitely one thing that I would miss. Okay, but say, you would then run to your little base over here, or to the little base, and you would have a little storage box. You would have a little storage box. Maybe what I can do is I can put one down for every person and their biome, because... Got it, right click. Because, like, Candace and them would need 3 platforms, otherwise... Candace, do you want me to give you guys 3 platforms in the beginning? Or do you want to work for your own ones? So the pros and the cons are, if I give you 3 platforms, you can immediately build in the trees. I'm not sure how you're going to get up there, because I'm not going to give you any flyers. You're going to have to tame your own pterodons. But if I don't, it will prolong the game, and you're going to have to kind of build maybe up to it. What mods are we talking about, May? We're going to discuss that next. After I kind of have an idea for who's going where and what everybody's kind of going to do, we'll talk mods. Everything for the server we're going to talk about here now. It's all going to be like everything. So mods, places, bases, everything. You don't want anything. What? Okay, cool. Well, that's awesome, Gofo. Do you want me to give you... Do you want to kind of get to the desert on your own, or are you going to spawn there? Is there a spawn point? Let me see. Is there an actual spawn point? Yaku, you also don't want anything? I'm gonna drown myself in the shallowest piece of water in mankind. Okay, so you're gonna spawn and work your way there. Okay, okay. You're also... everybody's gonna start kind of fresh. I need at least 350 cars with maxed out... Nice try, nice try. Okay, I'm not gonna have transfers on. The only thing that you'll be able to bring is your character. So no items and no dinos. Worth the shot? Okay. See, it kind of takes forever. You lose a lot more HP and ASA than you did in ASE. Oh, they should really redo the Megalodons a little bit. Okay. So, if we spawned in the desert... Here's the spawn points. So, we've got the jungle, which is kind of over there. This spawns you on the beach. Closest, probably... And then we've got jungle. Viking Bay area. Another Viking Bay, Viking Bay... Highlands, Highlands, Highlands. This will spawn you all over the Highlands. And then southwest, southwest, southwest. So there isn't any spawns. The closest you can probably get, Gofo, is over here. If you're gonna want to be in the desert, this is probably the closest you're gonna get. Which is not bad. This is a good area. It's closer to the swamp, actually. can quickly run up one of these hills here and show you. This is actually quite a nice place. There's dodos running around and all kinds of things you can get here. And apparently terror birds and things. Yo! I couldn't even get good mode on. How is the tribe thing gonna work? Are we separate tribes? Yes, we're gonna be separate tribes. So if we went for the pirate build, and let's say we kind of wanted to do the Tortuga idea that I had, everybody would kind of just build on. I would like put one pillar down. So the idea would have been to put down one pillar, and then everybody just kind of add whatever they want in any direction they want to. So it would literally look like one big balls up. But it would be Tortuga, our pirate kind of place. I would like build half a pirate ship, but still. Then we'd be in one tribe. But seeing as we're not, we're going to do biomes. It doesn't make sense to have everybody in one tribe. I would recommend going here. Let's quickly go up, do this. I'll show you, me. So the spawn points will probably be the same. It's quite dramatic, holy crap. I would say spawn jungle 2. Where does jungle 1 spawn you? Let me just see. Okay, so both jungle 1 also spawns you and jungle 2 close to the blue obby. I wouldn't spawn here. There's a lot of dillos and stuff here. Yeah, don't do this. Not here. Spawn jungle 2, and then maybe as a starter. Killed by a pronto. That tail whip is kind of hectic. So, spawn jungle 2, and you'll be on the beach. Always. It always spawns you on the beach. Then work your way up this ramp here and build a little place here somewhere. Just a starter hut. That's what I would suggest until you can get to your biome, depending on which biome you want to build and where you want to be. Yeah, the spawn point on the beach is very good. Over here it's probably one of the best spawn points you're gonna get. The old death screams are so hilarious. They kind of are. Yeah, but epic though, epic. Zeddy, are you joining us? You want to join us for the community build? You're taking notes. Okay. Now it might look a little bit different, but it's going to be very close to the blue obby on the beach. You could also run the other direction and follow the beach along this path and come to these islands. These islands never ever have any predators on them, and you can run over. It's actually quite shallow. There's maybe like a little bit of a section where you gotta swim, but you can make it quite far. So the chances of getting eaten by the megalodons and stuff, it's not so great. And it's far enough from the beach, so if there's a Rex or something, there's normally a Rex wandering around there somewhere. I've never had it that it comes this far down, ever. Unless you're unlucky and it chases you or something. Are your friends still coming? You're setting up the house? Well, it's not about just today or tomorrow. We're doing a community build. So if you want to, just let me know, Zeddy. Just let me know. I mean, you can pop in whenever you can. There's no time limit. There's no rule that says you gotta be on every day. I mean, if Gofo joins, he's probably gonna be only on his off days anyway, which is once or twice a week or something like that. I mean, I don't know what Gofo's schedule is like at the moment. I'm kind of just giving an example here. Taha Punisher, hello. How you doing? How you doing? What's up, man? How's things going? Are you good? Yeah, so that's kind of what I think. It's kind of what I think. So the girls is gonna be Redwoods. I'm gonna be the swamp. Yolandi wants Spino Valley. Go for once a desert. Yaku, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? And May, where do you want to kind of end up eventually? Do I have an event on? How come my dodos have party hats? Party dodo. I think I've got an event going on. Are you on the island? Okay, cool, man. The stream came to the front page. Yeah, we're kind of planning our community build. So every map, we do a cool, nice community thing together. Like on Scorched Earth, we built one of the very first towns. We were like 20 people who built that town, and everybody had like a house. You know, we had a sheriff and a brothel and a sales trading post and all kinds of stuff. So that's kind of what we're doing, is kind of planning, and then we're gonna talk the mods that we want on the server, kind of gearing up for ASA Ragnarok, basically. This is Ark, yeah, absolutely, but it's evolved. It's not ASA. When Ragnarok comes out on ASA in a couple of hours, so I'll switch over to ASA. I just did this so we can get a good idea of what's going on. And I know it's going to look a little bit different, but still. He says the snow just above me? Oh, I was just joking. He really doesn't have to live there. I was kind of just joking. Uh-oh. I don't know if we're going to make this. Can we swim? No. These ickies. Uh-oh. Don't. It might be shark food, yeah. Ah, but I still have gold mode on, so we're good. It's Europe. The server's based in Europe. Yeah. I've got people from America, from Australia, from New Zealand, all around the world, a whole bunch of different places, and Europe is just the best middle point for everybody. I mean, even when I play on 200 to 250 ping. And it's still pretty decent. It's really not that bad in Ark. I mean, it's not, you know, Call of Duty Warzone where every little FPS and ping makes a difference. Probably one of the players that's got the highest pings, actually. Yeah, so the server's gonna be in Europe. And I'm just taking a little bit of a stroll. Oh, let's go see what... Yaku, have you seen the Golem? Have you seen the Golem? The Golem is over here. Should be. So this is the Golem cave. And these are pressure plates, meh? If you ever find this cave, be very careful. Do not touch the pressure plate. If you touch them, it's gonna shoot darts at you. Did you see? And if you fall down here, oh, you're gonna die. You love this cave? Oh, me too, guys. I love it. I love it. Love this cave. I farmed this cave like crazy. Oh man, it's awesome. I wonder how all of this is gonna look. It's gonna be so freaking cool. And then you run on the vines. You can actually cross into the places on the vines. This was quite scary the first time I came in here. I remember this. You stop pressure washing! Yes, Zema, that car's gotta be clean. How you doing, Zema? You good? And then we go through here. So Candace, seeing as you guys are gonna be in the redwoods, you said you didn't want 3 platforms, right? Do you want me to give you guys pterodons so you can get to the redwoods? Seems like a solid place to live. It's not, man. There's so many things in here that's gonna want to kill you. They just haven't spawned in yet. This place is full of spiders and scorpions and all kinds of stuff. Arthropleura, bats. There's lots of stuff here you're gonna find that just wants to kill you. And then instead of running like that, we jump on here. We run on this. Let's see if I can actually make it there. No! I fell off. I would have died. And everything would have been lost. This is the Golem Cave. This is the Golem Cave. There's lots of tributes and stuff like this in here. Plenty, plenty, plenty. But damn, this is a dangerous place. Red crates. Don't have the level to open it. Ah, see, here the spiders come. But if they jump in, they're gonna die. Because Ragnarok lava is real lava, not like Tarat. If you die in, you're definitely gonna die if you dive in. Good morning, Sven. How you doing? I love waking up in the morning and getting an arrow in the face. Best kind of coffee. Yo. Okay, so nobody is getting handouts. So nothing. No. Okay, well then I don't have to build a little shack there then. Then we don't have to build a shack at the Blue Obby. Alright. And then we open up here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't believe I'm doing this again. Kind of cool. I love it. I love this. Well, except the 3. Nope. No cars. No cars for you. I'm sorry, man. No cars for you. Ah, that is one way of looking at it. That is definitely one way of looking at it, Candace. Okay, we are in. Now I remember a time where we did this thing with rockets. I don't know if you guys ever did it with rockets, but we used to do it in the beginning with rockets, and then we ended up using velos. Solo is disturbing the lava golem. And then the golem comes. Where is he? Calculating number of challengers. Yeah, one found. The Golem awakens. That is so cool. I think it's so cool. Oh, it is. Wait, put court mode off and see if we can actually manage to do this without court mode. Oh! Okay, no, he got us. So what we've been talking about, we're at the moment just discussing biomes. Who wants to be... Are you, Zema, are you going to join us? You're going to be in for the community build. So I had a poll in the Discord like you saw, and we talked about the biomes. We should write this down so we can understand who goes where, which biomes. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to say in the Discord. Let's take a look. Oh, it's definitely winning. 8 votes to the biome build. Okay. So I'm going to say, I'm going to put it like this. Let's do this so you guys can see me. So, solo swamp. Yolandi. Spider Valley. Spider Valley. Then the girls squad will be in the Redwoods. Gofo will be desert. Who am I missing? Who am I missing, guys? So that's me in the swamp, Yolandi, Spino Valley. Yaku's going to be in the snow. Just above Yolandi. Which biome do you want to be? Kiwi, you want to be... Okay, so Zeddy's going to be in the ocean, but where in the ocean? Zema? Where you want to be? Which biome do you want to be? Or where do you kind of want to live? Where do you kind of want to live? Where do you want to be, Zema? Where in the ocean do you want to be, Zeddy? What kind of ocean? Which place do you want to be? You don't know where you want to be. Okay, it's all good. Well, okay, so nobody's getting anything. I'm not gonna give out any handouts to anybody, so we're all starting from scratch. And so basically, I think you can just spawn and then tame up what you want and then go to where you want to be, I suppose. Because it doesn't really matter then, does it? So I think in that regard, it should actually be okay. In that regard, it should actually be pretty good, pretty good. If we did the pirate build, though, if we did the pirate build, Tortuga, this is where I would have wanted us to do it. Here on the water. This would be it. So many good memories here, man. Holy guacamole, guys. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what Rag actually looks like when it comes out. It's going to be amazing. The coast near the Waven Trench, northeast. Alright, so then there's the Waven Trench. Do you kind of want to live on this side, Zeddy, or you kind of want to be on this side? This is a good starting point. like kind of over here. It's a little bit dangerous. You do get like the occasional Megalania running around here, but if you do, please just don't build near these resource points. Yeah, guys, if you build anywhere, don't build near the resource points and then spoil it for everybody. Because this is a really good spot to get oil and keratin and stuff from. The other trench. Oh, you're going to the other one. Hey. Okay. The one that's over here. Don't know if you guys knew, but there's a second trench here. This one. Yeah. There's a second Wyvern trench here. As you can see, we've got Wyverns kind of in the water everywhere. And how you get to it is you gotta go around here, then in here. This is the second Wyvern trench. This one is kind of hectic. It's got one entrance, and if you get lost and they're chasing you and you miss this entrance, which is not that big, you are stuffed like a turkey on Thanksgiving. So this where Zeddy's gonna live. Out here, somewhere. This is quite a rough area. It's quite a rough area. Okay, cool. So Zeddy, you're gonna be on the beach here. That's pretty cool. Jessica, hello. How you doing, Jess? How's things going? Now that we've got that, is it cool? I was going to talk about the theme now. Are we all keeping one theme? Are we all going to do one theme, or are we going to do our separate themes? How do you guys want to do that? I love this desert area. It's so freaking awesome. I like it rough. Maybe. Okay. I know this map like the back of my hand. So I hope they don't change it too much. But damn, this is also a cool cave. Cool city! When your friend arrives, let her come say hello on the stream. We'll come and let her come and say hello, and then we'll all say hello and greet her. Are we doing themes to match the biomes? Oh, that could be nice, because then that would fit in with the Gold Squad who wants to do the Elven build. I have no idea what a swamp theme is going to be, though. We could do that. Themes to match the biomes. Mr. Pauls, yeah, it's going to be fresh. I'm going to only allow characters to travel over. No dinos. No items. Are we starting a new character, though? I don't know if we should do that. Maybe keep our current characters. Look, Christ on the cracker. It's got a 47 gig update. That's crazy. The swamp theme could be sinister. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a tough one. But okay, I think that's a plan, Candace. Then we kind of, whoever where. But I mean, like, what would Yolandi's theme then be? If she takes Spino Valley, I suppose it can be anything then. This community build gives everybody quite a big range of freedom, I suppose, is the right word. You can kind of build what you want. So we don't have like a designated theme. You would like to put your marker on the new island in the north? Mr. Pauls, then put your name under where I had the other ones in Discord, then that's yours. Then that is yours. I don't think anybody wanted the new island yet, so that's good. That's good. Nobody said anything about that yet. Hello, Grandma Shark. How you doing? How you doing, Grandma? Okay, now, mods. This is going to be a tough one. What mods do you guys want? What's the mods that we are adding? Obviously, the stacking mod needs to come over. Otherwise, that's not going to work. So I got to bring the stacking mod over. Like the general mods, the ones that we have to, I'll obviously bring over. But other than that, what other kind of stuff do we have? I think Rag is going to probably be quite stable. I don't think it's going to be like Temptress Lagoon. Temptress was massive. That map is just colossally big, and the modders... I mean, those caves are as big as a mod map, so... I think we can definitely talk mods here. Keep it simple. Yeah, I'm not gonna add like a whole bunch of mods, but we can talk about it, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, Sadie, I don't like vanilla with sprinkles. Vanilla with sprinkles actually gave us a lot of problems in Ontarat. Actually, I had to uninstall it. That's weird. There's like just a wild Megalania sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh, he's probably chasing something. Okay, that's interesting. And here's a bit of a hot take. I'm gonna carry over the Dino Depot mod we had on Temptress. I don't like the actual original Dino Depot that we've been using. So I'm not sure how that's going to be, how we're going to incorporate that. But going forward, that's the one I want to use. It's just way less glitchy than Dino Depot itself. Dino Depot is very glitchy. The new one is kind of nice. Stacking CC, cyber structures, and nano. Don't think I'm going to add any spy glasses, Mr. Balls. There's going to be no spy glasses. It just takes so much fun out of the game. Yeah, you can see the levels and you can get the points and stuff, but with the depot that we're going to use, you can do that as well. CSC is better? Is that the name of it? The new depot one? Yeah, then that's the one I'm going to use. And remember, I think we're also getting that egg incubator, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Dino Depot is not, it's not that great. ACS is actually way better. That's the one I'm going to bring over. That's the one I'm going to have on. Absolutely. Architect Structures Remastered and JVH Landscaping. Has JVH been kind of approved, Candice? Is that up and running? Grandma, you're going on a month holiday to Vietnam. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Holy crap, I hope you enjoy it. It's all good, Grandma. It's all good. Hold on. Wait. Do you guys remember this? Catch me now, Sabertooth! Speed leveling! It was the bomb! You can't catch me there. Speed leveling used to be the bomb. Run, Yanni! Run in, Yanni! I'm gonna outrun this raptor as well. Can't catch me. Can't catch me. Have you guys ever seen a Wyvern where you just leveled speed in? It's freaking crazy. Oh, still coming for me. Hold up. We gotta get out of here. This was the best. I also understand why they took it out, though. I mean, it kind of breaks the game. If you got 10 points, you put it into speed, you could outrun almost every dino. So, I totally get it. No point in having a dinosaur game, but then the dinosaurs can't get to you. You're going to be having surgery. Oh, well, Zema, good luck with that. Holy crap, that sounds hectic. In ASA, you can do... Yeah, but it's not supposed to be there, Lee. It's not supposed to be there, yeah. I could probably turn it on for us, but I'm not going to do that. It kind of does break it, though. You're not supposed to be able to run that fast. So that kind of... So is there any other mod, before we move on? Any other strange mod you guys might want me to look at? I mean, Axe, if Axe is here, he'll probably want us to add GDG tools. That's hectic, though. That mod is... That's a game-breaking mod. So how do you guys feel about GDG tools? Yeah, I'm not going to go for... I'm not going to add speed. Visual storages. I know of the mod. I'll take a look at it. GDG can be nice. I mean, it's got a couple of nice things. It's got those crazy training trank arrows. Dogs too soon? The map's not even out yet, Zeddy. Holy crap. You know what we'll do, Zeddy? Zeddy, you know what we'll do? We'll kind of wait until everybody's settled in, and then randomly one day I'll just add dogs. And then no one will know. Okay, so let's talk mods. Visual storage. In the Discord, guys, just say visual storage and a couple of the ones that you just mentioned now. Randomly add Primal Nemesis, yeah, just randomly, nobody knows, and then one day you log in and there's like all kinds of elemental stuff happening around you. That would be crazy, yo. That'd be crazy. I want to go check out the swamp area here, where I am going to live and build. We can take this a notch further if you guys want to. So, for example, in the swamp, the parasaurs, even though you will get them other places, I think the parasaurs, sarcos, frogos, snakes, what else is over here? Capros. Maybe that's it. Maybe if you want any of those, then I will tame them. And then let's say you live in the snow area. Then, for example, there's RGs. Let's say the RGs are in the snow biome. So if Yaku lives in the snow biome, wants a Beelzebufo, a Froggo, then he'll come and have to trade with Froggos for me. He can't trade them. He can't tame them. So you can only tame the dinos that is specific to your biome. Do you guys want to do something like that? Would you like to try something like that, or is that too much? Are we just gonna... I mean, we definitely don't have to make this weird or anything. I mean, we can stick to the biome build. I'm more than happy with it. I'm kind of just asking. Temptress, Gofo. Temptress Lagoon is going down. I'm shutting Temptress down, and then at the end of the month, the next server. I'm struggling a little bit to keep up with the 3 servers. So I'm going to reduce it to 2. Gofo, you're saying we keep it simple? Okay. And Rag is going to be free. It's not a paid DLC. It was supposed to be free from the start. I mean, they mentioned it in their roadmap and stuff. And I saw the latest updates on official. They also said Rag is free. It's just Lost Colony that you have to buy if you want to play Lost Colony. And get the Blueprints hammer. How do you guys feel about this? Have you guys seen the Lost Colony trailer? The Blueprint hammer and all the extra dinos and stuff. How do you guys feel about that? May, you gotta go for a little bit. Sweet, we'll catch you later, May. Hell no. Okay, so we're keeping it simple, just biomes. Okay, cool. I'm totally gonna live here. This is so cool. You know the swamp theme? I think I'm gonna make the swamp theme Aztec theme. I think I'm gonna do an Aztec theme here in the swamp. Kind of feels fitting. Feels like that's how it should be. Buy to win. You'll probably end up buying it anyway, Gofo. Yeah, that's... Okay, so we're sticking to just the biomes. Okay, cool. It was just an idea I had. It was just an idea. It's all good. So we basically have the mods covered. We've got the biomes covered. Anything else you guys want to cover and talk about that we can, you know, as a community talk about here? And go, right, this is what we're going to do. Lost Colony, like, it does look really good, Yolandi, and I love the Blueprint hammer. I think that is so freaking cool, man. I know it's got its pros and its cons, and there's some content creators that might suffer, especially the ones who do a lot of building things. But I like it. It's like the Forest. The Forest was one of the best survival games I ever played, and I loved it. I loved it. Loved it. Gofo, have you ever played The Forest? So, the Blueprint hammer is basically a hammer that you're going to get, that you're going to equip in your inventory. And then you'll be able to build a place and then save the blueprint. And then you can take the hammer and put the blueprint down, and it'll tell you what materials and resources you need. And then you just put that into the blueprint. And then once you're done, the entire structure that was blueprinted will be built. But that's not the only thing. You can also get blueprints at other places. So if you get like a blueprint for an entire castle, you just take the hammer, put the blueprint down, and it'll tell you, I need 1,000 stone, and I need this, and you put it in, and poops, once you're done, boom, structure completed. It is time, and time is not free. There's going to be bisons on the rack. Yeah, the bisons are definitely going to be on the rack. We'll have to check that out when Rag actually launches, how to tame those. I have no idea how strong. They're supposed to be quite strong, the bisons. I have no idea how they're going to be. I hope they're not like those damn pesky elephants, because To be honest, I wish they never added those elephants. Those things are just irritating as hell. I saw in Tharat near Bishop's Base and stuff. Those things are getting pain in the ass. You don't have to milk a Waven anymore. It kind of sucky though. I mean, that was the way. I feel like that was the way, you know? Drank out a Waven for Waven milk. It's like they're taking some of the best parts out of the game and adding stuff to just make it easier. It's almost like they're catering for, I don't know if I want to say younger people. The swamp area is actually quite nice. I'm getting like lots of good ideas here. Gonna have a spectacular build. I need to get that Aztec build that the mod that Fro has. It's gonna look pretty cool. And then there's gonna be skills. We're gonna have skills like other games. You're gonna be able to level up. I wonder if they'll have speed in the skill tree. Like for example, one of the skills could be like your character could run 10 or 15% faster. This is where I'm gonna build my base, over here, at this spot. This is gonna be the spot. This one. Definitely gonna live here. With the copros and everything around that's gonna wanna eat me. I'll probably have this ruin. It's very Aztec-y. But it's got like direct access to the ocean, which I kinda like. I thought this was such a cool idea. Yolandi loves the elephant. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. They're just too aggressive. It's supposed to be, you know, like a passive kind of dino, a herbivore, but it acts more like Fila skin type of thing. I'm gonna stomp all over you if I see you. Killjoy! What's up, Killjoy? Milking your first Waven was a rite of passage back in the day. Yeah, it was. Stealing the egg and then getting the milk. Exactly. Cheers, Kofo. Have a good one. Catch you again, man. Ass sticky. Sounds like a shoe. Oh, an ass tacky. Okay, I get what you mean, Yolanda. It sounds like a shoe. I get you. Aztec. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be my place. I'm gonna go all Aztec. This whole area here. It's gonna be pretty cool. Yes. This is me. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, there will be griffins. This is one of the griffin hotspots right here. Let's see if we see any griffins. There should be griffins here. This is one of the locations that you would normally get griffins. I normally have my griffin trap here, up here. Ah, boom, there we go. There we go. Dum, 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 dum. So we're gonna have griffins. Without having to use a mod or Temptress Lagoon or anything. A Pontiac Aztec, no. Isn't that how elephants are in real life? I think the Naisna elephants are like that, Yolandi. But not real elephants. They're not aggressive. I mean, these elephants are definitely not aggressive. These mammoths. They're kind of elephants. So, I don't know. They're home wreckers. I don't see them as herbivores. I see them as predators. Not a big fan of the elephants, but it's okay if you are. I mean, if you like them, that's all good. That's the nice thing about the game. We can all have different opinions and like different things. This bridge is reworked and they put a lot of effort into this bridge. I like this bridge. I once lived here on the smack bang in the middle of the bridge. I don't really have any opinions about it. I mean, if they made it look better and they reworked it, then I suppose that's great. Still just a bridge though. I mean, I don't think I've ever used it to cross anywhere. Most of the times I've been flying around on RGs or PTs or something, so... But it's kind of nice. It's a feature. Definitely, it sort of is the border between Spino Valley and the rest of the map, I guess. Also lived in this cave a few times. So is that, guys, have we now covered everything? We've got the mods, we've kind of got the biomes, everybody's more or less put their names down for something. I might add a goblin mod. I might add it, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. I think it's going to be more for me, for what I kind of want to do over here. So you don't have to get it if you don't want to, but I might actually add one for myself. I think it might also be kind of cool to have that over here. But I'm going to go and download it and see what it's like and go and test it out in a couple of minutes from now before I do that. So I'm not going to add stuff unnecessarily. Only if I'm really going to use it, I'll add it. But yeah, I'm looking so forward to this map. This map brings back so many damn memories. So many damn memories. This is also a cool place. And then we've got... I was thinking of building a massage parlor. Let me show you guys where I'm here. Please... If this is still in Ragnarok, I think it will be. Please do not build here. This is the torture chamber. This was the torture chamber. I'm going to come and build my massage parlor here. Okay. I'm going to come and build the massage parlor here. Good day, Axe. Axe, you made it in time. On the Discord, in the ARC channel. What kind of mods would you like on Ragnarok? We're talking community build stuff. And in which biome, Axe, would you like to live? Sneaker. I'm gonna have to go and find it, Candace. I saw it, but I can't remember the name. Cheers, Grandma. Enjoy your holiday. I too would like to go and visit Vietnam one day. I think it'd be amazing. Sounds about right. Yes, this is going to be the massage parlor area. This is what happens if you stay in the sauna too long. We would all be forced to buy it to play. I don't think it's a freemium, but some of these premium mods, if it's a total conversion, then obviously I won't get it. But if it's just a mod that'll affect me, then I will add it. I mean, you might, worst case scenario, have to download it. But just because you download it doesn't mean you have to buy it. I'll have a look and see. I'll go and check it out before I do something dumb that's gonna cost everybody stuff. Won't do that. I love this map. This is my favorite map in Ark. It's this map. Can't wait to jump back into it. Is the desert the Ice Queen? She's up here. Yo, I remember running this cave plenty of times as well. And for some reason, I always like coming in this way. Over here. I like this entrance. I know there's a hole you can go through in the middle and just fly in with a flyer, but oh, my guy's gonna keep on pooping himself. Let me just get some furs. Let's get some furries on. Here we go. Do you guys remember the Ice Queen? This was a cool place. I hope this is buildable. Someone could build like a really nice Elsa castle here as well. Ragnarok and Fjordur are your favorites, Lee? Two very similarly themed ones. And the nice thing about this one is the bears are actually not that aggressive. You could kind of run around them. As long as you don't poke the bear, they won't do anything. Jesse Rogers, I know you know how to say this. What's up? Just tuned in, playing the throwback, I see. We're actually planning, Jesse. I'm getting a little bit confused and lost in translation. Because we're supposed to be planning and then I remember stuff and I get nostalgic. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, this was a cool cave. If you look at it from this angle, you'll see. Look at that. Even it's got penguins. It's got penguins as well. There's penguins down here. That'll eventually spawn and run around. Shall we go take a look and see what the Ice Queen looks like? Let's go take a look and see what the Ice Queen looks like. Axe, where do you want to build? Where do you want to claim a base area? Where would that be? Which biome? More specifically, the biome. I'm gonna have to maybe do this. Hold on. Was it 5? Because my poor guy is dying of the cold and he is just pooping himself constantly. Boss is available. Oh, by the way, there's some cool features here. As you can see, there's some person tried to escape through there. I wonder if all this blood is gonna still be here. It's like a bear stuck in the hole, and it looks real. Another bear there. And like a little sleeping bag. Just want to do this. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Now I should not poop so much anymore. So Axe, we've got the gold squad that's going to be in the redwoods. I kind of think I want to do the swamp alone. So I'll probably live in the swamp area myself. But you're more than welcome to jump in with whoever, and you don't have to be part of their tribe. You can, let's say for example, let's say you join Yolandi in Spino Valley. You can either tribe up with her if you want to, and she wants to, or you don't. You can live in the biome as well. It doesn't matter. This community build that we're doing kind of went in a bit of a different direction. We're not going to team up and everybody's going to kind of just do their own thing. I'm not going to give starter kits. You're going to spawn and you're just going to go at it yourself. So actually, it's more of a, not really a community build, actually. We're all just going to play on the map kind of thing, actually. If you think about it. You want to try the new... Jesse, no. You're going to be able to travel from one of the other servers that I have with your current character, but I'm only going to allow the character. So if you've got a level 80 character or whatever on one of the other maps, you can travel with your character to Ragnarok. But I'm not going to allow dinos or items for like the first couple of weeks. That's normally how I do it. We've been doing it like that kind of since forever. Gives everybody a good chance to really experience the map and feel how it feels, which is nice. I really feel every map should be started fresh. That's just my opinion. So it's kind of nice, kind of nice. You would say 3 months. Maybe 2, Mr. Pauls, maybe 2. But I'll see how it goes. It depends on how quickly everybody gets their builds done and how quickly everybody kind of gets sorted with stuff. If it seems like, you know, it gets boring or whatever, then I'll open transfers. I'm getting rid of Tharat. Tharat ends end of July. Extinction is still gonna be there until we've kind of done with Ragnarok, and I need to move on to maybe another map or something. Extinction's not going anywhere, and Ragnarok is also free. It's a free map. You don't have to pay for Rag. That's why Rag's gonna become the permanent map, and then the other server will rotate in between the maps as we need. Kind of just making my way slowly towards the Ice Queen here. I missed her. I want to see what it looks like. I haven't been in here in ages. Yes, yeah, I haven't been in this place in ages. Here we go. Ben, it's ASE. Yeah, we're on Evolved. How you doing, Ben? What's happening? We're kind of just talking about what we want for the server, who's going to live where, what kind of build we're going to do. But it's more turned into a biome-based build than anything else. Can't pull the wool over your eyes. Baba, black sheep, do you have any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. I love this. So for those of you who have never seen, if you've made it this far and it says boss available, you're gonna jump to your death. Not really. You fall into the water. But then you had to be quick. You would get out, and sometimes your dino would not come out of your cryopod. You would come and stand over here, and it would say, calculating number of challengers. And then we'll just wait for the queen to come. Here she comes. And that is the Ice Queen. That is the Ice Queen. It's got like a little glowy redness to her, but like an alpha. And then by killing her, she rewards you with things. And then there's a lot of red drops in this area as well. So some pretty good farming spots. It's almost like Dune, but cold. Big Tish, how are you doing, man? Are you excited for Rag? Are you gonna play Rag, Big Tish? Cave dwellers never run out of indoor activities. Okay. And then this is Kong. The Ice Queen even killed the monkey boss. And then my favorite is around the corner. I tricked so many people thinking it's alive. Because you don't do Ark. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's very similar to Dune, actually. Very similar to Dune. This is the old one, though. This is evolved. We're waiting for Ragnarok to come out. We're kind of just running through some of the plans for the server and the community and stuff. But there's lots of good stuff. This was the first map that had mini-bosses and a labyrinth and things like this. This is the Ice Queen's nest, where she spawns all the little death worms, and then this half-eaten Giga, which is kind of dead. But if you run in here the first time, you don't know if it's dead. Like the developers are trolling people, thinking, "Oh crap, the Giga's gonna stand up and eat us." Yeah, that's it. The Ice Queen Cavern. Pretty cool though. Kaya does Ark, and through Kaya I do see Ark, and now through you, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be fun though, Picties. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. This is my favorite map, man. I love this. It's also the first map that had a proper balance to the dinos. The very first one. Captain Jared, this is Evolve. We are on Evolved. We're talking about the server. We're doing the community build this time on Ragnarok. It's going to be biome based. Everybody's going to kind of get like a biome they can build in. And then in that biome, you have to theme your build. For example, the ladies who are going to build in the Redwood Forest are going to build on 3 platforms, and they're going to do elven builds. Me, I'm going to build in the swamp biome, and I'm going to kind of build around the theme of the swamp, which is Aztec. So that's kind of the plan. Oh, Mr. Pauls, I love 7 Days to Die. It's phenomenal, and the stuff they recently brought out is fantastic. I love it. No, we're not gonna do monarchy things. No, we're just gonna kind of theme the build to the biomes and stuff. But you should see the stuff that the community builds, Pictish. You see, we've got some pretty good builders with us, man. Like, phenomenally good builders. This guy didn't make it. Then we're out. And that was the entire Ice Queen cave. So, Captain Jared, you're going to join us. Does that mean you're going to join us, Cap? You want to build in the Highlands? I don't think anybody's claimed the Highlands yet. Holy cramoles. You came out of nowhere, buddy. Jesse, I always play on my own servers, but I get pretty bored with just a couple of people. Am I able to join you and everyone else on your server? Jesse, are you on my Discord? Join the Discord and we can definitely talk about it. I want to make sure people are on the Discord first because it's important for me, for them to understand the rules. Lionar, Pickies, I actually did. I did. There's another one that I'm looking forward to called Dawn of the Bloodwalkers, I believe. It's in my one video, the video I made about the trailers, about Skyrim and stuff like that. Man, it looks so good. Yeah, that's sweet, Captain. Join us. You want to start in the Highlands? Where do you want to start, Cap? I'm going to fly to the Highlands in a moment. Excuse me. Let's go check out the Highlands. You're probably going to live in... I know exactly which cave. Come on. I have no idea now where. So we can't see it. It's probably this way. Here's the lava. Here's the islands. Everybody knows where is the best base in the Highlands. There's actually a few. Spawning in the Highlands is tricky because there's not a lot of trees around, as you can see. So the first place you're going to get trees are over here. Towards the redwoods. Now there's a spawn point over here on the beach. And then you could come and make your house in like the little water cave here, which I've seen many people do, and I've seen some fantastic builds in here. Like, I saw some creative stuff here that was, yes, the guys are good. They're just such creative people out there that I love. And I've also seen someone take this tower and they actually built a 3-pillar castle, which I thought was also quite cool. But the nice thing about building here is, one, you obviously have access to the equus. There's lots of horses running around, and there's farms like this with carrots and stuff. So that's pretty good. If you guys do build here, again, just don't build around the vegetables and the stuff, please. Don't make it difficult for other people to get. You also lived in this cave. Okay. Build here, Cap. I challenge you to come and build. You know what? Do the light tower for us. Captain Jared, I don't know how, but I would like you. I challenge you to build and do something with the lighthouse. Should you accept this challenge, I will in return do something for you. See if you can do like a very cool build around the lighthouse. How does that sound? Looks like the Giant's Causeway, the stones in that cave. Most of the Waven Trenches pictures by now, you should know, looks like this. They all have kind of these weird looking stones and things. Lee, if you decide to join, you'll pick one of the smaller islands. You are more than welcome, Lee. You are more than welcome. But then remember, it's a biome-themed challenge. So if you pick an island and you want to do and be part of it, because at the end, I'm going to make a video about everybody's builds, if you're part of it. If you just want to come and play and join and hop on, you're more than welcome to. But if you're part of the challenge and you want your build to be in the video, then if it's an island, it's got to be an island build. I'm going to open a shop named pest control, and it's going to be a resource shop. Sick of running around to get those pesky hard to reach resources. Pest control gets you covered. So you're going to be like the local trader, mate. Okay. Well, I would definitely come and get organic poly from you. Or hard poly for that matter. It's also a nice place to live. Bit close to the Wavens, but still very cool. Lived here once. It was quite nice. Yeah, so that's it. We've got the biomes kind of covered. We've got the mods kind of covered for the server. I think it is good. It is good. I just want to go take one look at that underwater cave again. I love that cave. That is such a cool cave to be in. For now, I'm sticking to the swamp. And then obviously there's the castle here as well. That I have rebuilt once, but it's also kind of cool to be here in the castle. Do this. Okay. Alright, buddy. I know you're running around in furries. Calm down. Rebuilding this castle could also be kind of cool. But if anybody wants to rebuild this castle, it's gotta be one of our better builders. I would like whoever does this to do a fantastic, phenomenal job about it. I love this castle. This could turn out to be an amazing build. Maybe I should ask Graham. I mean, his cathedral was up there. It was top-notch. Maybe he can come and rebuild this for us. I don't know if he'll be able to. You can donate to help pay for the server. Oh, Cap. Yes, like it, Cap. Your super chats and the stuff that you normally give me. Do you know how much you guys help me? It's phenomenal. And everybody that's like a member, you guys are helping me a lot. A lot. For now, I mean, I appreciate it. I will obviously never say no, but, you know, we gotta take what we get. But just thank you, Cap. Yes, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, just send me a message, Lee. I'll send you a message back with the password. No problems. I like this castle. There was a build I saw once, and on each one of these pillars, they made them a little bit higher, and then they had griffins permanently sitting on these pillars, and they went and they tamed. So during one of the color events, there's a griffin that comes out. It's got that king blue color. It was blue and black, or blue and red, that they had. Just those. I thought, wow, amazing. A lot of potential, guys. Lots of potential. Server rates 4.5, taming 4.5, harvest 4.5. Nah, the rates is a little bit higher than that. So it's basically 5 times for most of the stuff. And then taming, I think, is 8 times. Yeah, I think it's like that. This was the first beaver huts. Do you guys remember this? The first beaver. Oh. And you kinda had to just pick up this one rock here to access it. Dum. And here they come. Now they're gonna want to eat me. Go away, beavers! I didn't even take anything. But I'm faster. Because I leveled speed. And you can't catch me. Nah, I'm gonna keep the stuff more or less the same. gonna be all kept more or less the same. I'm not gonna make breeding too fast. I might take a look at that, but I don't know. Small tribes is actually 3 times, and official is once. So small tribes is 3. If you play official small tribes. This is a good base location, by the way. Triple waterfall. This place. And it gives you all kinds of good stuff. It's got like entrances everywhere. There's one. Could be one here. I think there's one here. But yeah. I've also seen some pretty funky builds in here. Triple waterfall. Reminds me of the cave that was in Val. The one that had a direct path all the way to the ocean. Jewel, the update just passed certification. A couple more hours to release. Nice. We're actually then not that far off. Where do you want to build, Jewel? What do you want to do? Which biome do you want to be in? It's quite big, actually. I forgot how big this was. It's actually quite nice. This is a nice big base for, I would say, for maybe 5 players. Very nice base. Good news on the Arc Discord. Candice, pass certification. It's going to be out in a couple of hours. Jewel was kind of like a snap second before you there. This is also like an interesting area. This area here. Kind of can't see what's below you. You know, can't see what's in front of you because of all the mist and the smoke and stuff. But then again, in ASA, it's going to be so much easier to get rid of all of that. You just type in no clouds, no fog, and then it's gone. No, you're back on slow internet. You'll probably be downloading all night. Oh, man. That sucks. And then there's a cave here that I also kind of want to build in. One day. Not this time, but one day. This cave over here. Where is this entrance? I think it's over here. Follow this path and I'll take you to the entrance, yeah. This cave. It's also kind of like an interesting cave. I'm so keen to see how they did all of this. With the new Unreal Engine, the maps and stuff. You've never been on Rag? Yes! I envy you and me who've never played on this map. Like, I seriously envy you guys. It's just... This was my favorite map. Like, out of all the maps. I would love to have that experience in ASA, actually. I would love to have that. That would be amazing. There's so many cool caves and things. This was the first map that had also a lot of nice caves to build in. You're not an imaginative builder? It's okay. It's okay. We'll put you with Yaku. Seeing as he's going to build his best warehouse. I wish Tony would join us. That would be amazing. You build for purpose. And not for looks. Yeah. Yeah. There's another cave. There's some sneaky caves in the desert as well, Jewel. I'm showing you guys some tricks now and stuff for those who haven't seen it. Check the waterfalls. See, there's places behind some of the waterfalls that you can actually build, and there's even in the crack here in the desert. There's some places like this where you can come and build in. It's actually pretty funky. Reminds me of Scorched Earth a little bit. But very cool at the same time. Very cool at the same time. And then there's one more I'll show you. That's over here. Okay, so here. Down. A little bit this way. Down. I think it should be here somewhere. Let me see. Is it? Might have gone past it. There's like this small little entrance cave here somewhere. That I've even lived in once. It's a little bit different now. Maybe it's because we haven't been here in a while. Am I in the right place? Yes. Yes, we are. We are. So past here. This one. Is it this one? Yeah, this is a cave. Look at that. You could literally come and build in the desert in this cave. And there's another one around the corner, actually. Yeah. With an even smaller entrance. This entrance. So there's a lot of cool places on this map that I just enjoy so much. Antonio Pepperonio! What's up, Antonio? How you doing? You're so hyped for this build? And the hammer? The building hammer? Yeah! Have you ever played the forest, Pepperoni? I loved the forest. And I loved that building mechanic they had. I think it's going to be awesome. Being an Aussie, you're probably going to find somewhere nice and green to live. Okay. Just got PlayStation Online. May, you joining us? Nice. Okay, mate, then you just gotta pick where you want to be. Gotta pick a spot, mate. You loved it? Oh, man. I would play the forest any day again. It just gave you that feeling of you're not where you're supposed to be. There's danger around the corner, and the building was fun. So, yeah, I'm looking very much forward to the building hammer. I think it's going to be amazing. How's the blueprints going to work, though, Pepperoni? Do you know if they're actually going to have a place, probably like the workshop market or something, where you could get blueprints from people? That would be so freaking cool, man. Antonio builds for all. Yeah. Yes, you are. You're going to be able to share the blueprints. You're going to be able to save some and hand some out and stuff like that, Mr. Pauls. You probably could, Yaku. You probably could make money selling the blueprints. But I mean, how much would you sell a blueprint for, though? What would people be then actually buy? And it's got to be something cool. I mean, if, let's take, for example, Pepperoni. If he went and he made me a vampire-themed castle, for example, and I really liked it, what would I actually pay him? And how? How would you set that up? Because the one thing you gotta be careful of is... Oh, man, I can see a lot of problems happening with that. It can create some issues. There needs to be like a local market area. Ark actually needs to set up a market area for us to do that. With Patreon, that's maybe a good idea to do it. That's maybe a good way to do it. 10 doc, yo, I don't know, Mr. Pauls. I mean, the entire DLC is $30. Maybe 5. I would pay $5 for like a really cool build. Maybe 7, 8 for something that's custom for me only. Yeah, I suppose it's going to be on the size of the complexity. But yeah, the latest update, the trailer changed this game so much. Like, wow, can't even think about it. Yeah, guys, just please don't build near the obbies and resources. I know I've said it. I was just thinking about this. I saw a build here once. They built right at the green obby. Please don't do that. You're gonna have a huge bank of builds. I think everybody's gonna do that. Even me. Even I'll start doing some builds. I can be quite the creative builder myself. But I prefer shooting stuff more. But if it makes money, it makes money. On top of the mountain, one of your favorite build sports here, there was a guy once who built there. Right over there, Mr. Pauls. And he had a round themed, like a Mongolian type of theme thing. And it looked pretty good, actually. And he had stairs coming down the mountain all the way. It looked pretty damn amazing. It's also going to make the servers better because people who hate building can at least get pretty ones too now. Yeah, it's going to make a lot of stuff better though. I just don't know how... I wonder if it's going to be like a save file. Probably like a saved file you're going to have to go and get in your Ark inventory in the folder. And then that saved file you'll probably have to give around if that person doesn't... If it doesn't have like a run up to you and I just copy your build. Because then... Imagine that, Antonio. You go and you build a beautiful palace. And then 100 people run up to you and they just say, copy. So there's some kinks that needs to be worked out. Yeah. And then there's another griffin spot over here, actually. You should see some griffins here. Or here, for that matter. There we go. I love that they're going to be breedable. I'm a little harsh on the griffins. There's a 1 out of 3 chance every time I take a griffin out that it might not come back. So I'm super happy that we can breed the griffins. What are these bad boys levels, by the way? 15? And a 15. Okay, not too high. It's the first dinos on the server. The template design hammer has a piece limit of 2,000. That's not big, actually. That is not big, though. That's like a decent-sized house. It will be like... I mean, if we take this... Actually, the castle. The castle could be... It's going to be more or less this size, then. In fact, this castle could be over that. May. May. Yes. Killjoy. Thank you. Do not fly with your pterodons or RGs over the snow. Especially the one by the redwoods. Guys, this isn't your average snow. This is called murder snow for a reason. You will literally die in seconds. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to take God mode off. Check how quickly we're going to die. I'm kind of happy you said that, Killjoy. Watch my HP. Murder snow. Murder snow. Don't. You're going to be dead. Real quickly. Do not fly over the snow. That's guaranteed death. There goes Solar pooping it up again. Yeah. What can I say? What can I say, babe? Bigger bolts will have packs of blueprints chunks you have to put together. So you'll kind of cut it into quarters, basically. I wonder if they'll... That's quite interesting. Man, there's so many things I would like to see how that will work. That is so interesting. And it will allow you to attach something to it, obviously, if you use it. Yeah, Ben, minimum. We're looking at a month, maybe a month and a half before I even open transfers. I'll let you guys bring your character. You can bring your current character, but no dinos, no items. Everybody give that like button a nice massage. Share the love and pass this solo Manila. I love that, Candace. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in as well, Antonio. I'm gonna jump in as well. Normally, I would get the servers up and running, but in Prado, with every single time they release the map, it's official first, and then 3 or 4 hours later, they release it for the rest of us. So I'm probably gonna jump on and check things out myself. We'll definitely be streaming, and then making a crap ton of videos. Yeah, so Yaku, Rag, for the peeps that play on my... I'll put it in announcements again. I think I did. But this is going to be the permanent map for the people who play on my server. This is going to be the one permanent map. Then the other map that I have on my server is going to rotate. And you can travel in between the maps. Like, you could run up to the obelisk, any transmitter or anything, and then travel. You could definitely do that. Absolutely. You can just go, oops, go here, and then obviously this is evolved. I don't have a server running for this at the moment, but there'll be options here where you can travel to. Extinction is still going to be there. Tharat is still going to be there for 1 month. Then I'm taking Tharat off. So yeah. Can we remind everybody of Antonio's channel? Yeah, guys, listen, Antonio is a great builder. Check him out. Very cool guy. Had lots of fun with my For Society brother in Monarchy 6.5. Go check him out. It's pretty cool. Yep, no sleep for me today, Yolandi. No sleep. It's For Society. The crouching doesn't work so good in Evolved, I see. Kind of makes the screen look weird. You gonna go sleep now? Wake up before work tomorrow? I don't know if you noticed. Did you see the logo change in the Monarchy stuff yet, Mr. Pauls? There's been some logo changes. Go check it out. Nah, I don't think anyone is on Tarat anymore. But doesn't matter what the map is, Yaku. I'm kind of cutting the server because the servers, they do cost a lot. For now, I'm just going to run 2 servers until things pick up a little bit again. Something's afoot. Yeah, I can't tell you guys. Unfortunately, I can't say much. But go check it out. The logo changed. There's a new logo for the Monarchy that's been put today. And I would say keep your eyes peeled over the weekend. There might be some more announcements and things. Oh, but Ben, are you still playing there a lot though? Like in every day? I know you're on Tharat. I'm also on Tharat. I haven't been on there in a while. And then obviously do me a favor, guys. Check out my latest video about Jack Sparrow giving the time for the release of Ragnarok. I would appreciate that. I thought that was quite funny and kind of real at the same time. And now we're out of stamina, so he just kind of stops swimming. Whoa, where did you come from? And of course it's going to be a 130. Okay, guys, so we've got the server stuff up and running. That's kind of all I wanted to do, is just speak about the community server and where everybody's going to be and how that's going to work. I think I'm going to end the stream here and just say thank you to everybody. Ragnarok will release in a couple of hours. And then I will see you guys there. I will absolutely be on. And then let's see how this goes. Okay, guys. Let me see if I can send you somewhere. And then I'll catch you guys a little bit later. We've kind of spoken. Is there anything else you guys want to cover? Anything else that we need to talk about the server for the community stuff? Antonio, have a good one. Cheers, man. I don't think there's anything else we need to cover. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's send you guys there. Let's send you guys to Mikey. He's actually been giving us a couple of ones. Have a good one. Catch you guys later in a few hours. And I'll see you guys. So if you're watching somewhere else, please remember to come back. I'll catch you guys. Have a good one. Cheers, guys.